Hey guys, how's it going? John here, co-founder of the Warbow League. So I am heading outside here to do some outdoor training, but today we're talking about the game itself. So over the past few months, I've been working really hard with the team. We've been developing the athletes, the clubs, getting sponsorships, the organization itself, but I haven't been training myself. So I wanted to test that last week. And I wanted to see as well how my training would work if I was really only focusing on lateral training. Basically the other stuff I like to do, parkour, martial arts, weapons, sparring and stuff. Yeah, I didn't do too bad with the training last week, but there's still a lot more room for improvement. And so what I'm gonna do, that kind of put a fire under my butt, and I'm gonna be working really hard on redeveloping these skills. All right, here's the video from last week.
All right, we're here at Davin European Martial Arts to do a quick little duel here between founder John and Jason of the Sword Breakers. This is just a little exhibition to see what we can do on a one-on-one situation. So we have both players. We're going to be doing a full match and we'll see what will happen. So in just a little bit, we'll start. I've got 3 minutes on the clock and John will be represented as home team, and Jason will be guest. All right, players, are you ready? Starting in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And there you are, rushing off for the arrows. John lingering a little longer, so trying to get a few more arrows. Just got behind cover in time. Now they're kind of probing out, trying to find their marks. John doing a distraction, sailing way over, but I don't think Jason took the bait. Flanking shot for nice deflection and a misfire. Nearly had it, but not quite. Both sides being very mobile, and with the intention based on one person, this is actually going to be very difficult to get points. Ooh, almost there. A lot of this is going to happen to be on whether they're going to be able to misdirect. One-on-ones are very difficult. And it could come down to whoever can get good close-range shots and fake out the other person. Down behind the fence. Oh, a very quick shot. Another dodge. Ooh, a quick shot and a miss. Both sides making good use of cover. No points so far. 0-0. Oh, and a hit. 1 point for Jason. And there he is using the time to gather more ammunition. And John's back in. We got a little more than a minute left in play. Both sides not quite sure what to do, trying a long shot, but that ended up being difficult. Oh, and a good hit. And that was happening while John was in cover and static. Just kind of took his eyes off for just a moment, and when he looked up, there was an arrow right there waiting to meet him. Nice deflection. Nice try. Oh, another hit. It is 3-0. All the practice on the field is showing. Ooh, that was nearly hit, but it was a very good And that's the end of the first period. So we'll have our customary 2.2 minute break. So let's talk about that there. Now that was 3-0 at the half. Now traditionally a one-on-one is a very difficult kind of format because since you're able to keep eyes on the opponent at all times, it is very hard to hit them unawares. And we've seen that a few times that John did get hit. He was actually in the process of loading or behind a bunker with a distraction, basically. So for John to come back, John needs to stay mobile and find a way to hit Jason at his most vulnerable point. So they're going to get a rest now. Another minute or so left in the rest period. And we'll see what can happen. Both sides are highly mobile and highly experienced with using bows. Although John may have more experience on bows, but Jason seems to have had a lot more ring time, so to speak. So it all comes down to whether John can shift the paradigm and start to get some points in. "34 seconds left." Kind of winding down into the next period. "15 seconds left. All right, players, get ready. On your marks. Not yet, not yet. False start, false start, false start. That's the buzzer to get ready. Using our new scoreboard. This is what happens when we start changing things, but it's all good. We'll reset. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. It is now period 2, round 2. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And there's the clock. Both starting from opposite sides. Looks like John has a slight advantage on ammunition, but couldn't get those last two before he scurried off into cover. Deflection there. Ooh, almost. Both of them are playing this weird, an interesting cross-court long game, which is a little bit safer. There, John learning from the mistakes there. Ooh, almost. It looks like there was another hit, though. So it's now 3-1. John was able to get that last one, doing a surprise hit that he couldn't dodge. A little bit of distraction. Moving, ooh, nearly got him, but a slight dodge there. Both sides measuring out. And so what's happening here a lot is there's a lot of exchange back and forth, sort of shooting while moving around, not giving each other a chance to lock down and catch them unawares. So there's been an adjustment mid-round. Now just trading shots back and forth, back and forth. Oh, and a hit. Another point for Jason. Score is now 4-1. Minute left in play, just about. And there was Jason diving in, but oh, there was an opportunity right there if John had another arrow in place. So a lot of this is going to come down to how quickly Oh, and there's another hit, caught flat-footed. 5-1. All right, John back in, doing quick shots to try to catch some unawares. Not quite sure if there's a... Oh! And there was another hit. 5-2. Looks like John managed to just barely deflect that last one coming towards him. Going for quick successive shots, looks like. Favoring that over any sort of setup. Oh, and that is the end of round 2. So that was quite an interesting round. There was a few times that John got caught flat-footed, and that is really where the danger is. An arrow comes and you are not in motion. Both have very interesting strategies. Jason seems to favor more of the wait and see and react and catch someone unawares or in transition, while John seems to be more of the fling arrows down and see if you can catch them and just overwhelm them with arrows. So we're seeing here that because Jason's got a good defensive mindset, he's able to get out of the way and deal with the flurry of arrows and then catch John while he's reloading. So what John needs to do probably to get back into this match in the last round is he's going to have to find a way to break up his tempo to be more deceptive. So a lot of arrows, the percentage of actual on-target hits are fairly low, it seems, for John. Whereas Jason seems to be shooting less, but they're a little bit more on target. Or time to be a little bit more effective. So we'll see. We've got another 40 seconds, and we'll be on the third and final round, and we'll see if John can rally and get back. So notably, we're not going with ring out points in this particular game because we've only got one player on each side, so it would make no sense. Normally, we would have a ring out in which you get an extra 2 bonus points for completely knocking out the other team. But this is a special one-on-one duel that we're trying out, just to see if we can hone skills and work on skills at the individual level. So that's accuracy, agility, and motion. Okay, so there's the buzzer for everyone to get ready. 3 minutes on the clock. It is now round 3. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go! And there we go. Going for arrows. Left one on the field, but nobody wants to get it. It's a little bit too risky, and it's always a gamble. Jason trying a little distraction, trying to fluster John, but John is securely behind cover. Ooh, nearly got him as he tried to pop up. Very good attempt by Jason. Another exchange, simultaneous, but nothing. Oh, trying to catch Jason while he's loading. John going to cover. Nearly, just barely got him, but it was there. A nice shot while he was in cover, just on the left side of the barrier. Alright, John coming back into play here. Jason's just sort of hanging out, looking to see if he can get an opportunity. Into the barrier, both into the barrier. Oh, and just hit on the bottom, but looks like it wasn't enough. Trying to catch, but not quite getting it. Fingers were on it, but he couldn't quite catch it. And a dodge. Ooh, that was a dangerous play, but Jason managed to deflect. Minute 30, just over minute 30. And arrows flying, but at the long range, nothing really connecting. simultaneous shots, but no hits. Oh, and that hit. Couldn't quite dodge it. There could be some fatigue on both sides here affecting. Defense is going to be a little bit more difficult, but we'll see if Jason can manage. 6-3. A minute left. Another simultaneous exchange, but no hits. Into the barrier. John trying to time his shots a little better. Oh, nearly had it. If that was a little bit more to the left, that would be a sure shot. John's trying to get a little smarter about his shots. Jason trying to stall for time. Another 15 seconds, but John got hit.
You're gonna win.
It's 7-3. And all Jason has to do is bide his time for 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and that's the timer. And so the final score was 7-3. A good effort and good showing by both sides, showing off what you can do defensively. But at the end of the game, I think Jason was able to shoot more accurately and had a little bit better of a setup on his shots. Better selection of timing on his shots. So there you have it, 7-3, a one-on-one duel. A very interesting exercise. Definitely something I would recommend that people try once in a while to see if they can hone their skills. Because if you can win one-on-one, it'll give you that much of an advantage in your team games. Alright, signing off. Final score, 7-3, Jason emerging the victor here.
Alright guys, so that was it, the training video from last week. I hope you all enjoyed it. Over the next year, you're going to be seeing a lot of athletes develop, especially myself, one of the co-founders and leaders of Warble League. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below, and let us know if you have any questions, and be a part of what we're developing here. Alright guys, have a great one.